Hey guys, welcome to my video on green OP12 Zoro. Let's first go through my list, and I've got a few games after that. It's a pretty standard list, but let's just go through it anyway. We've got 4 of each of the Searcher, that's Kyori and Perona. Both of them look for slash attribute and green events. So we're playing a slash engine. You might have seen a lot of the other, any deck that plays green or has green in it is kind of playing slash engine at the moment. I know Law has switched to that, for example. Perona is an SR. She does it for 1. Hiyori, you have to play her, then rest her, of course. We then have our 2Ks. Our 2Ks are Tashigi. She's just a really good card. She's a 2K, but she's also can be used for anti-removal. Kuzan, I don't know how to say his name, to be honest, but yep. He can rest a 1 and then rest a 2 cost and then KR 1 cost that's rested. Doesn't really come up that much, but it exists. We then have 4 X-Drakes. This is from the new starter deck that came out, the Bonney one. It's pretty good actually. If your leader's Supernova, it can rest one of your opponent's 5 cost, then set one of your Donners active. It's come up in games for me before. It didn't come up in any of these games, but it's also just a good 2K. It's slash, so it can searchable. Yeah. Then we have our other cards. So we have our Koshiro. He's a blocker, but he also has a similar effect to Tashigi, but specifically for slash, where he can protect slash characters with a cost of 5 or less from being KO'd. You just rest him instead, which is pretty good. We then have our Kuina. Kuina and Tashigi have a very similar effect. Basically, you rest it to rest one of your opponent's characters with an original cost of 4 or less. The original part is actually really important because Koala, for example, in this set boosts the cost. This doesn't care about that. The same as like the Kuzan in Kuzan that gets +1, so it becomes a 7 cost. Tashigi hitting a 6 cost, it doesn't care. But yeah, so for example, for Kuina, it rests a 4, then it gives 3 rested on to your leader. Yeah, and it's a 1K. We then have 1 Zoro. I haven't actually ever played this out, but it's a tech for the Zoro Mirror because it can't be killed by slash attribute characters. And it gets +1K. So yeah, it's just a good all-round card. It's kind of like Buggy, you know, the Rayleigh Buggy, the red one from OP03 that can't be killed by slash attribute. It's just a menace into Zoro because you just can't kill it. Then have 4 Cavendish from EBO1. Just a great card. It's slash, so it works with this whole slash engine. And I'm sure you guys know what it is. It's just a great card. We then have the Shigi. It's a 5 cost 7K, no counter. But it has the effect rest up to 1 character with a cost of 6 or less, original cost, and then give 3 Don to your leader. It's really good. You can play it on your 5 Don turn and rest whatever they played on their 4 and just kill it, and then along with your leader effect, then get a swing into life. We then have 2 Hodies. It's just Hodie. I will say that it's coming up less and less nowadays because just putting that, like playing a Dead Man's Game and putting more Don on your leader is just better sometimes. So yeah. We then have 3 Mihawks. It's just a really good card. It's got a blocker. It's 8 cost, 8,000 power, but the on play is insane. It says set up to 4 of your rested Donners active. So it basically just instantly is a 4/8. But then you can't play a character with an original cost of 7 or more during this turn. The only other 7 or more we play in this deck is Hodie. So yeah, we can still play our X-Drake, we can still play Tashigi, we can play Cavendish. So I love playing Mihawk into Cavendish. You end up playing Mihawk for 4, Cavendish for 3, and then you still have loads of Don left over. So yeah, we then have one of the 0 cost events. We just have quite a few bricks, so it can be helpful. 3 Dead Man's Games, cost 1, rest 3 more, rest up to 2 of your opponent's characters or Don. No cost restriction on the characters. And then it obviously does just have for 1 a counter for 3K. We then have 4 of the Luffy is the man who will become king of the pirates, but the Zoro version, the green one, because there is a Sanji version too. It costs 3 and it's just set up to one of your Ronos or leaders as active. and then it has a trigger as well. One of your leader or characters gains plus 1,000. It doesn't come up often because this card is so good to have in hand. But yeah, and then of course the main event, the leader. I'm sure all of you guys know what he does, especially if you've clicked on the video. It's Don X3, activate main. If this leader has battled one of your opponent's characters this turn, set this leader as active. Then this card cannot attack characters with an original cost of 7 or less during this turn. So yeah, especially in conjunction with this, the Zoro event gives him such good value. You can like put 3 Don on, swing into a character, play this, swing into another character, then restand, swing into life. You know, or do this to swing into life twice, for example. It's just such good value. This event, it's existed before in other decks, but the fact that like you can put 3 Don on your leader to already do that once makes this even more valuable. Whereas in other decks like Foxy had it, Uta had it, the swings were relatively low normally. Or if like you put 4 Don on or 5 Don on, it was 2 swings of 5. Whereas now, if you put 5 on, you've got 3 swings for the same value. It's just insane. But yeah, let's get into the game. Hello guys, so we have a game into Green Bonney. I am going to take first on this one. I'll keep that as pretty good. We've got a Tashigi, we've got 2 searches. That will hopefully do what we need to do. Going to 3. I do just think Mihawk's just really good. Actually, I'm just going to take a 2k for now and pass. Let's see what she does. I haven't got a lot of experience playing into Bonney, to be honest, so, well, at least recently. So we'll just see what happens. Got another Tashigi from the top drawer. There's another one there. Really wants us to have those. I'm going to grab a Koshiro. And then yeah, swing 7. Considering playing the Koshiro, but there's not really much point at this point. He just gets rested and then killed quite easily, so okay, pass. I don't know if what they're playing now to keep a Don up. I don't know if they're still playing the 4-cost blocker. Yes, they are. I'm happy taking the first one. Okay, so we don't need to play a Tashigi, in all honesty. We can just keep it. So, is it worth keeping? I think it's still just worth playing, you know, actually. Yeah, so we'll choose nothing. We'll put 3 Don on. We will then. We'll just swing here. There's no point swinging one of these actually. Yeah, you can rest it. It's fine. And then we'll swing into life. And now he's down at 3. We're down at 4. It's okay. If he does want to try and swing into this, like we can defend it. You know, if he puts 2 on and swings 7, we just defend it. Yeah, we'll just use the Koshiro we kept earlier. Oh, I thought he was swinging into Tashigi for some reason. I just completely blanked out. He swung into life. That's completely my bad. Don't know why I thought that. So, what do we do here? If that loses me the game, like taking that life sillily, I'm going to be quite upset. But I know our Tashigi just gets rested. It's okay. If we can kill this, it's fine. If we don't, because he throws away 3 cards, that also works. It's completely fine by me. Okay, we pass. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't realise he was swinging into life. It's late where I am. I apologise. We will just 2k out of that one. And then 1k out of this one. Put 1 Don on, rest it. Yep, that's fine. So I am going to go... This is a good top deck. I'm just going to play the Queener, rest it to rest the Rosinante, put 3 Don on my leader. That's basically cost 1 to do that. Perfect. Then, this is 8. I really would like it to die. And we can actually swing into it twice if he counters the first one. Because it is an 8 cost. And this can swing into a 7 or higher. So whether or not... Yeah, 7. No. 8 or higher. 7 or less is what he can't swing into. The question is, do we put 2 on swing 10 so we can swing 10 3 times? No. I think we just keep... I think we go 2. Yeah, just swing 12 into it. He has to use 2 2Ks. I can rest one of these, that's completely fine. Of course, yeah, that's fine actually. I completely forgot that you can do that even when it's rested, but... Sorry, like I said, I haven't played into Bonney in a while, so that was definitely a misplay actually, because he could just block either way. Okay, but he's thrown his whole hand away. I am going to do this. Just, yeah, okay, perfect, it kills it. So it does die in the end. And he used a lot of cards in the process. That's fine. That'll die, of course. And then he'll swing into life. We will just 2k. And I don't have anything great to do this turn, which isn't great, but we can use that to undo the Doffy effect. We are then just going to swing into this. It definitely dies. There's nothing he can do about it. And then we just swing this here. That's fine. I would have kept 1 up for this. I guess that makes sense either way, actually, because I was going to say I'm going to use this, but they're both 3Ks. But if it comes to it, I'll use this to throw this away. Definitely has been quite a few misplays in this game, so I apologise about that, but... Bonney is a deck that if you don't have practice into, you will just make silly mistakes. I will just counter out of that one because... Yeah, okay, so one of them will die. That's okay. Yeah, so he swings, but the thing is, yeah, I have 2 swings. He doesn't have any counter. And actually my plan was to just dead man's game this Don, this, and then just swing with both of these. And I would swing, I'd play that for 4. Rest this, rest this. I'd have 6 Don. I could go put 1 Don on here, go 8, 10, or 9, either or. And this swing can even go into this before it then goes into life, just to like, next turn he has nothing. So that was a good game. I made a few mistakes, but still worked out good. Okay, we've got a game into Rayleigh next. He's deciding the turn order. This is a matchup that he's favoured for, so we'll see how it goes. 2 searches. He's chosen to go first. Hodie's not good in this matchup, I find, normally, so I'm not going to keep that hand, actually. That lost me a game at my locals this week, just having loads of Hodies in hand. He's got a buggy first turn. That's not great, because we have nothing that can kill it, basically. It's immune to slash attribute characters. Don't know why that's an effect that they even printed. I guess at the time it didn't matter, but now it does. But flavor text, eh? Okay. So, what we can do this turn is just search. I'm just going to grab Queener. I could use it next turn to kill whatever he plays. And that is completely fine by me. If he plays a Boa, if he plays a Shaki, whatever he plays, we'll just kill it. Or that. I mean, it was going to be rested anyway, actually. So he's going to have 3 swings of 1 this turn, actually. That's kind of rough. Unless he doesn't have 2 events in hand. He does. Of course he does. If it was any other matchup, I wouldn't really care, but we're going to die so quickly if we don't defend. Yeah, we'll take this one. Okay, that's fine. Is there a world where I put 3 on the Piranha and swing into the buggy just to get rid of it? I think there is a world where we do that. He has to use a 2k and a 1k. He can do it if he wants, but... Okay, he lets it go. That's great. Because like Piranha's like one of 2 cards in our whole deck that we can kill Buggy with, so perfect. Yeah, his whole board's dead. Okay, great. We didn't get to swing into life, but it's okay. I'd rather clear his board. Okay. Show us the 2 unblockable events. Yep. He also gives 1 rested Don to a leader or character. Yep. I'm guessing he'll then attach 1 to give the Luffy the buff. Yep, that makes sense. And then it's 7. We will take that one. So, I actually think Kuina is good here. Tashiki's normally the better option, but the Tashiki's then just there and they don't swing into it, whereas if I play Kuina, I rest one of these, I hopefully kill it, and then he swings with the other one into the Kuina next turn. It like kind of takes a hit. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go deploy. The question is, which one do we kill? Because this draws him a card. We'll do this one. Just because also we have these. I don't think he's defending this. Perfect. The Luffy's dead. And we swing 10 into life, he takes it. And this is probably like the Sanji's gonna swing into the Queen, you'd think, or one of the swings is gonna go into the Queen, which is a swing we don't have to take at face, so. And then we'll start building the Meteor Hawks up. Yeah, that's completely fine. I know that 2 of these are the unblockable event. But yeah, I don't know that any other events he has. There's a pretty good event though, the unblockable event, to be honest, so we'll just have to see what we can do here. Is it going to be 6 at phase? Oh no, he's just doing observation haki. Okay, let's see what he gets up to. So he drew a Luffy. Good card. Play Sanji. What does Luffy play? Oh, okay. I was gonna say why didn't he play the Sanji off the Luffy, but because he's got something else. Yeah, so he can use this as counter to give 2. It's a 2k as well. Okay, that's what I wanted to check just whilst he was showing me. Okay, what's he playing out? I will be swinging 7 actually with leader. Oh, no. That seems like a misplay. Because he could have played this with this and had more Don, but I'm not going to sit here and complain, to be honest with you. And he doesn't have the 2 Don on to keep this alive either, which is great. With that in mind, I'm going to do this, rest this, give this 3 Don, I'm then going to put these 3 here, and I am just going to swing this into here for 5. This Barona's putting work in this match if it kills it. Yeah, perfect. Just keep his board nice and empty. If that's a Mulgun, I'm going to cry. I don't know, can it hit this? He doesn't have a 6,000 character on board. He can't kill it. Perfect. Got hit by one of those in my game at my locals as well. That was rough. Just having a drink. Oh, another buggy that we have to deal with. I wonder if he'll sink the Sanji into the Perona to get rid of it. Okay. So that is active right now, actually. Two to give 4k. Yeah, that's pretty good. I do think next turn... Yep, we already knew you had those. Just showing us the same cards every time. Okay. We have to take this one. This is going to be swinging 7. That's fine. And I do think we have to defend this. I don't know what he might play something else out. He might play like another Kidding Killer, which is kind of crazy if he does. The amount of like presence he'll have on the board, but no, he had a Mulgun. Okay, that hurts. No, yeah, we'll throw that. So we're going to do this turn. I'm just going to play the Mihawk out straight away. We then have 6. And I am going to swing straight into the Kidding Killer. He can throw 2 cards away if he wants. He's probably realised I've got the event. If he lets it die, I'm swinging into the Sanji, and then I'm swinging into life, and I've just destroyed his whole board. So he might counter out. Yep, so what did he throw away? He threw one of the unblockables and an Armament Haki. Okay. So. Perfect. And then we will just swing into life. And now we're in a pretty good spot here, actually, because... I mean, he has 3 swings on board, but I do have 3k in hand. I have a blocker. I couldn't keep one up for the Dead Man's Game, unfortunately. He doesn't really play any blockers. This is a really good card. If he keeps some Don up, that really hurts, giving everything -1. Okay, he has 2 unblockables again. Fair enough, I guess. Where's he putting the +2? On the buggy. Fair enough. Okay, let's see how this goes. I don't think we're in a bad spot. Obviously, we know that 2 of these events are these. They are 2Ks, which is really annoying. So we know he has 6k in hand, one of which reduces. Okay, he can't kill it unless he has another Mulgun, which is crazy if he does. Let's see. I can't really block with it now, though. Oh, should have used the 1k there. That was just a misclick, so I apologise. of course, it can only grab slash. Grab this one. And then the only thing is, I know he has the unblockable. I know he has 2 of them, but it only affects the leader, I'm almost certain. Yeah, unless he has a silver Rayleigh's character, but there aren't any that fit the criteria of his leader. So, we'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will then go 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put 4 here. We'll then go here. And then into life, 9. Which he'll take. Okay, so he has to go for game this turn now. He doesn't really have a choice. I have 2 2Ks, a dead man's game, 2 blockers. We should be fine, I think. Yeah, he's searching probably for rushes. Which is okay because he can't get Killing Killer. That's not going to help him. That's just a 1k. Zoro's a free cost. If he uses free Don for a rusher, there's free Don he can't attach. So, yeah, he's just searching. Yeah, makes sense. Yep, 2 unblockable events. So he has 2 unblockable events. He has 2 of these. We know that. So he has 8k in hand, 9k. So back to 8k that we know. If I'm him, I'm not playing that this turn. To be honest, I'm holding as many cards in hand. But I suppose he doesn't. Because I think this might be a maths win if we just go 8. And then this will be a 7. So they'll go down to 7. He'll have to 2k. He'll have to throw 2 cards away. So that's 2 of the cards. Then he'll have to throw 2 cards into this wing. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just 2k out of this one. He's only got 2 swings left. And now he only has 1 swing. He just loses. He just loses off the back of this. The fact that he used that as well, we did actually know that he had that. So I think we know 3 of the cards in his hand. No, we know 4 of the cards in his hand, I believe. Because we've seen 2 Conquerors and 2 of those. So we know he has 8k. But technically 10 if you include the other thing. I just don't think he can get out of everything. Yeah, we just block for free. And he's only left 1 up, so he can only use 1 of the Conqueror's effects, actually. Yeah, so we just go 10. No, we just go 8, sorry. Because even with the Conqueror's effect, he still has to throw 2 cards. Okay. This is the first time I've won this matchup, so hopefully we're on the up here. Yep, 2k, 2k. He didn't do the minus effect, which is interesting. We know he can get out of this attack with 2 cards, but then he has 1 card left in hand. Yeah, he just loses. Radical Beam. Okay, so he has 2 cards in hand still, but we know what both of them are. Yeah, we know what both of them are. It's 2 Conquerors, I believe. Yep. Yeah, 2 Conquerors, yeah, exactly. So we know exactly what he had in hand. There was no situation where we could lose there. Perfect, yeah, I don't really know what to say about that game. It was a good game. I think he played pretty well most of it. I actually made a few mistakes throwing a 2k away when I shouldn't have, but it was fine. Just getting these out kind of from that point, yeah, and killing the buggy early, yeah. That Perona, I don't know if it's dead or not. Yeah, the dead Perona put in work, but yeah, on to the next. We've got a game into Kuzan. I'm going to go first. I was just thinking about their curve, which to be fair is the second curve, but I'm thinking I can kill whatever if they play a 4-drop on, if I see what I need to see. We'll keep that. We have 2 searches. Hopefully we can see what we need to see. We'll grab a Cavendish. It's not what I want to see, but we'll see if we get what we need off the Hiyori. Okay. Oh. Zephyr. So we know one of those is a 2k. Oh, perfect. Okay. Rest. Yeah, perfect. We've got a Tashigi now. There's Perona. Yeah, we'll just take another one. Why not? It's a pretty good card, all things considered, so... And now the Tashiki's going to kill the Hiyori, that's fine. Yeah, good play here. He knows to swing with the little bodies. Okay, let's see what he draws again. Sakatsuki, okay. I'm not going to be able to play this Cavendish out, so... Oh, got another one anyway. You know what? I said that and then he didn't play anything, so I am going to play it out, actually. That's very lucky that I drew straight into another one, because, yeah, we don't have anything to rest this turn. Well, we could rest the Tashigi, but it's kind of bad value. And let's see what he plays out on his 6th Don turn. Whatever he plays out, we're just going to rest and try and kill it, so... And we'll have loads of Don, because we're going to be on 7. We'll play this, we'll have 2 Don spare, then we'll get 2 more Don. So, whatever he plays is dying. Even with 10 cards in hand. I mean, he could technically save it, but we'll see what he does. More things I don't want to have to press to kill. We will probably just kill this if he doesn't play something more significant. Okay, he's finally got a Garp and he's got another Tashigi. Okay. I'm happy to take this one. A Mihawk. Okay, good. That's good. Well, Tashigi, then Mihawk, and then we can Tashigi again after that if we need to. Because even if the Tashigi's not resting something, just the 3 Don on, it basically makes it a 2/7. Oh gosh, another one. Okay. We use the fresh one. We will rest this, put 3 Don on our leader. We will then swing 2 into 2. We'll then swing 6 into life, restanding 2. We'll then swing this here. And you know what? We are actually just gonna... I'm gonna do it after. But I am actually gonna... I'm gonna restand and swing again. Okay. Well, he gets out of it for free. I wasn't gonna put the 1 on because I didn't want him to think... I didn't want it to be so obvious that I was leaving free. But we will then go like this. And we'll swing 9. And I think he has to take this one. Okay. But if he does go to kill this... No, we'll take that one. That's fine. Okay, that feels kind of bad. But we will just play this out. Then play We will just play a Tashigi out. We won't rest anything. We'll put Freedom on our leader. We'll swing here and then we'll swing into life. It looks like he's left one up for a Pheasant Peck. Fair enough if he does it. Yeah, fair enough. But he's used 2 of them now. He still has that 2k from earlier. He's thrown another 2k away. He's throwing these Sakazukis away. I'm guessing it's going to be Garp Kuzan. Freeze the Tashigi. You'd presume, I think. Or is he playing something for 10? I'm going to 2k that one. No, okay, it's Garp. I should have just blocked then. So he's going to trash. He trashed that 2k from earlier, so he's going to freeze the Tashigi, I imagine. Oh, okay. I wasn't going to attack with that anyway, but that's fine. So, just quickly for you guys, this hits base cost. So even though this has cost +1, it doesn't matter, which is a little bit ridiculous. So we're just going to do this. We are then going to... We're going to swing this into life first. Because if he wants to get out of it, that's just less cards for him to defend the Kuzan with. But then if he takes it, he's risking going down to 1, really. So yeah, he kind of has to defend. He's 2/2Ks, so it doesn't matter. But we are then going to go, so we're going to go 12 into 8. So what did he throw? Okay, so he did a Pheasant Peck and then a 2k. Okay. So he's throwing a lot of cards away. We'll then go into life. Okay. So he's on 1. We have a dead man's game if he plays a blocker out. We have 2 2Ks. So hopefully we can keep this alive. If not, we have these 2. I'm only going to block with this if I have to, and I don't have to. I have 2 2Ks, even if he went for game for this turn, which would be silly. That'd be fun. So I'm going to have 3 swings. I'm going to save it, I think. Simply for the fact that I know if I save it, this swing goes into it. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I've left 1 Don up, so he needs to at least swing for 10. Because if he just puts 1 on, I just dead man's game. Yeah, so it dies that time. That's fine. And now all he can play out is a Kuzan. We'll block that one. I'm not fussed. Okay, what did he throw away? Just another Kuzan. He drew into a 2k and a 2k. Just 2 2Ks. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we're not going to play anything this turn. We are literally just going to go... We're going to go 9. I really want to get him to no life this turn, and then if he plays anything out the next turn, we can dead man's game it anyway. Because even with what he's got on board, I'm pretty confident we don't die. Obviously, I know he... Okay, what did he pick up? Sengoku. So he picked up a 1k. He then threw the Sengoku away straight away. So I know he has those 2k, those two 2k still. So I do think I'm just gonna go like this. I'm just gonna swing here with 13. If he keeps it alive, he keeps it alive. It is what it is. He doesn't. Probably because he realises I can swing into it again. Because of the fact that it's an 8 cost. We're in a good spot here. He's on no life. He's got one significant character on the board. We've got 2. We've got a 0k counter event. We've got 3 life. Okay, that's fine. He has 4 Don left. If I save this with this, he then swings 7 into it. I think we just let it die. And we just use Karina to get out of that one. That's completely fine. He might just quit now. Oh, okay, fair enough. But he has no things up for events, which means we're just going to swing 14 here. He has to let it die because if he doesn't, we can kill him. And let's see if he has it. I know he has a lot of 2Ks. Okay, he survives, that's fine. We have so much counter in hand. 2 life. Yeah, he just quits. He can't do anything now. Even with the Garp in hand, he has to have something else in his hand to play. Both of these, they're insignificant at this point. Yeah, that was a good game. We kind of just controlled that game. We always just killed what he played. Yeah, on to the next one. Hey guys, we've got a game into blue yellow Nami. I'm gonna take first. It's not bad actually. 2 2Ks, it's a Shigi. We're gonna keep that one. I know we don't have anything to do at the beginning, but that's okay. I struggle into Nami sometimes. We're just gonna do a damage. That's fine. She has 8 cards in hand, so not anymore. Yeah, she does because it's a search. Sorry. So even if she does hit me, she doesn't draw. So we're just gonna take this one. That was a misplay. She should have played that first. She would have get to draw a card. In response to that, I am just going to rest it, put 3 here, swing into it, swing into life. Okay. I quite like playing Cavendish the same turn I play Mihawk. You can do that if you're on 9 Don. So, which on odd curve, that's what will hit. So, that's fine. She threw a 2 2Ks away. Perfect. We'll use 2 2Ks at this point. That's fine. She wants to play a okay, that's fine. Okay. So we're going to take 2 life here, I think. Or she has to throw her whole hand away. She doesn't trigger it, okay. So she put a card there, but... Yes, we got her down to 1 already. She has nothing on the board of significance. I guess the Yamato could swing. She hasn't got to do her leader effect once because she's kept her hand so large. Yeah, this isn't going badly. Yeah, so we're going to do that. I don't mind taking one. She's going to play something for 5. Probably a Nami. Oh, a Momo. Okay, that's fine. Gets to heal. The Momo's dead. It's not guaranteed dead, but... Because we're going to play this. We're then going to play Tashigi. Rest the Momo, put Freed on here. We're then going to swing 8 into 6. And it does die. Perfect. Then we're going to swing 8 into life. Which I think she has to defend at this point. She has to start defending. Yeah, okay. There's the card. I think that's what was on her life. I had 4 life, so she couldn't trigger it at that point. Unless it was a beige. If it was a beige, she probably should have triggered it. I left Freed on up. It was pretty obvious I was going to restand and swing again, but we'll see. Okay, got a lot of 2Ks in hand. Yeah, we just block for free. In case she's going to red rock, or... Yeah, that's fine. The question is, do we Hody to kill this? Hody, Free Donon. Yes, I think we do. Yeah, the leader effect only worked. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we're just killing everything. I'm just gonna kill the blocker. Just get out of the way. It's annoying me. I said I was struggling into Nami, but this game's going pretty okay. Maybe she just hasn't seen what she needs to see. But yeah. But the game's not over yet. I do just block. 2K, it's fine. I want to keep the Cavendish just in case. Another one. Another Hody. Is it ever just... Yeah, because this gets rid of all the cards in hand, right? Yeah, perfect. So we then just go 7. We know that this is a 1K. We can swing 8. Okay. That's completely fine, actually. So we could go 7. Interesting, actually. Because we take a life, it's risky. I think we just play another Mihawk. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it, actually. We just leave the 4 Dawn up, but we have nothing we can do with them. That trigger did help quite a lot, actually, the draw 2. I mean, actually, that card itself was a 2K anyway, so even if it wasn't a trigger, it would have been a 2K for her to then get out of this 8K swing. So... But we have a lot of counter in hand. 2 life. Both of these swings have to go through, which they're not gonna. Even if both the Mihawks die, we win on the clapback without issue. So I think this game is going well. I'll say that. Hey guys, welcome to the end of the video. I just wanted to say I've included that Nami video. It did cut off. The person didn't come back. I don't know if they left their computer or they were upset. I don't know what happened. But I did do the maths in my head, and if they went for my life, I didn't die. There was no way. If they went for my board, I still kept 2 characters alive. I could even keep 3 alive, and then I win off the back of that. So there was no way that I lose. They only had 2 cards in hand. When I conceded, it was a 2k and a 1k. Even if they did use the Odin to swing twice, pick up the Hiyori that was on the board, that was only another 2k. They couldn't get out of all the swings. It was impossible. It was a maths win on my end, and it was impossible for them to win, even if I made some sort of huge mistake. But yeah. So that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do think this deck is just, it's so good. It does feel bad sometimes because you can make mistakes and get away with it. And it, like, your opponent has played a perfect game, and just because you can just kill everything, yeah, it can feel really bad. But yeah, with that, I'm not going to be able to make a video for a couple of days. My little brother's visiting me, so I'm going to be busy showing him around where I live. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. The next video that I am going to make when once my brother's gone home is going to be OP13 Luffy. So I hope you guys enjoy that. And yeah, all the best.